What's going on, guys? Again, this is Nick McFarland here at the Weight House here in College Park. Last week I put you guys through a workout here in this rack working on back and biceps. So today we're going to do the opposite. We're going to do a little push workout focusing on the shoulders, chest, and triceps.
Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun.
Again, we're going to put you through a workout here in this row rack. Actually, without even thinking about it, I noticed that there's not a bench here. So I'm going to do the whole workout without a bench. So this is just the rack, everything that you see right here. Again, the whole point of these videos is to get you to think outside the box, all right? You don't have to do your normal routine, everything that you're doing every week. I want you to kind of get outside of that. And you don't have to implement this specific routine into what you're doing, but you may be able to throw a movement or two into what you're doing. If somebody's on a machine that you're using, or is using your bench, or using all of the benches, this gives you an idea of what else you can do, all right? So push, we're working on the shoulder, we're working on the chest, and we're working on the triceps. Since this bar is set up this way right now, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, and let's start off with an overhead shoulder press. All right, so if you ever see online, if you're looking at a program and you see OHP, standing for overhead press, okay? So, set it up here. Hand positioning, you want your hands right outside your shoulder. You don't want them right in front of your shoulder because you're restricting yourself. You can't get that bar in proper position. So right outside your shoulders, come into the bar. You're gonna come out under it, and then you press up. Come back, and the least amount of movement that you have coming out, better, because that way you're saving up your energy to perform the actual movement, okay? So again, in, up, 1, 2, press. All right, okay. So there's your overhead press, or overhead shoulder press, all right? Again, since it's in this position, let's go right into triceps. So hands here. Now we're wanting to be more shoulder width, maybe even a little bit closer in. And then wherever you put your feet position, further back you go, the harder it's going to be. You're going to do essentially a reverse skull crusher. In, press up. In, press up. And what you want to focus on here is a lot of times when you're doing tricep work, think about your elbow realigning back in with your shoulder and your wrist. All right, so in this situation, we're pressing. So your elbow's here. We want to bring it back in line with the shoulder and the wrist. Okay? And actually, you could do the same thing as well. I like doing this every once in a while. And then, press up. In, press up. And notice my elbow is just realigning itself back with the shoulder and the wrist. So, there's two. So we've got an overhead shoulder press. We've got a tricep extension, or a reverse skull crusher, if you will. Since we're here, let's go ahead and throw this down to the landmine. So, if you were here, if you saw the video last week, you saw we used the landmine for rows. We're going to do the opposite. Now we're going to use it for, I'm going to show you two different ways to actually use this. So we're going to do a shoulder press. And my first set, I actually like doing a little roundhouse here. Warm up the joints, get your body used to it, and then your actual working sets. And what this is going to help you do is help with the stability as well, because this landmine can actually go, side to side, so straight up, straight down. Okay? Come over to the other side, straight up, straight down. So there's your shoulders. Now the next move will be the chest, right? So with this move, you want to focus on actually pinching the bar together, which is going to work a lot on the inner part of your chest, and then up. Okay? Pressing that bar together, and up. You want to kind of teach yourself not so much to hold the bar at the bottom, although you do want to do a little bit of a grasp to the bottom just for safety, but really focus on putting that tension on the bar, bring it up and back down. Okay? All right, so we've got overhead shoulder press. We've got reverse skull crusher, shoulder press with this, and then a little inner chest press. So that's 4. And all right, so let's do a floor. I'm gonna actually show you guys 6 different workouts here. I'm gonna set you up for a floor press here. So same position as a chest press, but what we're doing is working on one part of the chest press, all right? So a specific part of range of motion here. All right, so get yourself in position, and really with grip, it just depends on what you're working on. I mean, if you keep the same grip every time that you do bench press, do the same thing here. Don't switch it up. This is specifically just to help with your bench, okay? So grab the bar in your normal position, up, and then when you come down, instead of like resting here, right? We want to come down to where you hit your triceps on the ground, so where it touches, and then back up. Just like that. Alright, there you go. So there's 5. And actually, since the bar is in this position already, we can go ahead and drop right into the tricep dip. So, hands close together, and then elbows straight out, press up. Elbows straight out, and then up. And again, I'm just realigning my elbow, back in the middle of my shoulder and my wrist. Okay. And that's something you could do on the bench. I mean, these safety bars here, we could do the same thing here. If you do this, it actually adds another element to it because this bar can spin. So you want to make sure that you have that bar in a nice grip so that it doesn't go anywhere. But there you go, guys. So that's 6 different movements that you can do right inside this rack. And this one specifically, just because there was no bench there, I decided to do it without any bench. So just thinking outside the box. So just thinking. And there's another great workout for you. Again, you guys don't have to use this just as a workout. You can throw 1 or 2 of the moves into your routine. If somebody's using, say the cables or the specific weighted dumbbells that you're used to using, come over here and implement one of these into your routine. Again, hopefully this helps you guys. Again, hopefully this helps you. If you have any questions, advice on any of the routines, please let me know. You can either email me. And there you go, guys. Again, we have another workout inside the rack. Next week, we'll probably take you outside the rack, just show you what other, next week, we're going to take you outside the rack, just show you what else we have around the club. But please, send me any questions. I can't finish this. All right, guys. So there's another workout right inside this rack, and this time without a bench. This is all these videos, and here's another workout right inside this rogue rack. Alright guys, so there's another workout right inside this rogue rack. Hopefully this helps implement. Alright guys, so there's another workout right inside this rack. Next week, I'm going to bring you outside the rack, give you guys some other ideas of what you can do throughout the club. As always, thank you so much for viewing. Please comment and subscribe. Help me out. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll implement that into our next videos. Thanks so much, guys. Again, this is Nick at the Weight House.